Hello students, good morning to everyone. In our last video we discussed about isosceles triangle. We did some theorems, some examples. Today we also do more questions relating to isosceles triangles, which is very important for you. Now let's see what is the question. Question number 1. In ABC triangle, in triangle ABC, BE is perpendicular to AC and CF is perpendicular to AB. BE is equal to CF, so that ABC triangle is an isosceles. So that ABC triangle is an isosceles triangle. If two altitudes are given, they are equal, and then we prove that a triangle is an isosceles triangle. First draw a triangle. Here is A, B, C is a triangle, and BE perpendicular to AC. B is perpendicular to AC. Suppose this is BE perpendicular to AC, and CF is perpendicular to AB. So this, when we know that three perpendiculars or three altitudes of a triangle are concurrent and the concurrent point is orthocenter. So this is a point and this side is equal to this side given. In triangle ABC, BE is perpendicular to AC, CF is perpendicular to AB, and BE is equal to CF. To prove ABC, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So what is the definition of triangle? Before we prove the isosceles triangle, we have to know what is the definition, what is the statements relating to that triangle. If two sides equal, then the triangle is called isosceles. Two angles are equal, either two angles are equal or two sides are equal, then that triangle is isosceles triangle. Now look, proof, PROOF, proof. Look here. BE is equal to CF by taking BC is the base. BC is the base. Both triangle BCF, BEC by taking two altitudes BE and CF, there are two triangles, two right angle triangles. BCE and BCF. So we compare the triangle BCF and BCE. In triangle BCF and triangle BCE, number I, BC is common, BC is equal to BC, that is equal to hypotenuse. So not right hypotenuse, is a common side, common. Then BFC double I, angle BFC is equal to angle BEC, BEC, that is equal to 90 degree. Why? This is given. BC is equal to BC, BFC is equal to BFC is equal to BC, that is equal to 90 degree given, though they are perpendiculars. And third, BE CF BCF BCF CF is equal to BE. The two altitudes are equal. This is also given. So look, right angle hypotenuse side, right angle hypotenuse side. So two triangles are congruent. The triangle BCF congruent to the triangle BCE. This is RHS. Two triangles are congruent. So it is always I telling that congruence chapter is very important. Parallel lines and transversal, congruence chapter, then median, altitude. Now two triangles are congruent to each other. Then FB, the rest angle FBC, angle FBC is equal to angle BCE, angle BCE. FBC, this angle of this triangle BCF triangle and BCE triangle, this angle equal. Instead of this angle BFC, FBC, we can write ABC, ABC and FBC are the same triangle. That is equal to, it is BCE or BACE or BCA, BCA. Now look, in this triangle, this angle is equal to this angle. We already know in your second theorem, if two angles of one triangle are equal, then the sides opposite to them are equal. So as angle, this angle is equal to this angle, so AB is equal to AC, AB is equal to AC. So ABC is an isosceles triangle, proved. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Take a screenshot. So in this way we know the another statement, if two altitudes of a triangle are equal, then that triangle is called isosceles triangle. Now we will go to the next question. Question 2. Here question is just a lengthy but nothing, not difficult. So I will explained by a figure. Through any point in the bisector of an angle, a straight line is drawn parallel to either arm of the angle, proved that the triangle is so formed is isosceles triangle. So a point, suppose this angle is AOB, a point is on the bisector of an angle. So if this is an angle, suppose OC is the bisector of the angle AOB, a point on the bisector of the angle, suppose this here is a point, C is a point on the bisector of OC, which is a bisector of AOB angle. So OC is the bisector of AOB angle on OC. C is a point. Then draw a straight line which is parallel to each arm of the angle. So if AOB is an angle given, in AOB angle, OC, AOC is equal to COB. This equal to this is the bisector. On OC, AOC is equal to COB. Then in AOB triangle, so this is the bisector, and from this point we draw a line which is parallel to either arm of an angle. So if AOC is an angle, so two arms are OA and OB, which are called adjacent sides. So here we draw a line either parallel to OA or parallel to OB. I am drawing this line parallel to OA. So this parallel to this means OA parallel to OCD. Prove that. To prove ODC is an isosceles triangle. ODC is an isosceles triangle. We will prove. Now look, this angle is equal to this angle. So this OA is parallel to CD. OA is parallel to CD and OC is the transversal. If OA, I always saying transversal and parallel lines, and congruence triangles are important. So OA is parallel to CD, OC is transversal. This angle is equal to this angle, which is what kind of angle that is? Alternate interior angle. So this angle is equal to this angle, as this angle is equal to this angle, this angle is equal to this angle. So this is equal to this. We can write in our language that proof. AOC is equal to COB given. AOC is equal to OCD. OCD as alt int angle, alternate interior angle. OAC is equal to COB, AOC is equal to OCD, alt int angle, alternate interior angle. So COD, so COD is equal to OCD, but in the triangle ODC. In triangle ODC, there are two angles COD, OCD. So opposite, if two angles are equal, then two sides are equal opposite to them. So OD is equal to CD. So ODC, triangle ODC is an isosceles triangle. Proved. Question, just lengthy question, but easy, very easy. Then take a screenshot. We will go to the next problem. Question 3. Question number 3 is a very important question. Here is a figure. ABC this is I, this is P, this is Q, this angle is equal to this angle is equal to this angle. Now I am reading the question. IA and IB are a bisector of a angle. IA and IB are a bisector of angle CAB and a CBA. So IA in given, direct I am writing the given point. IA is the bisector of angle CAB, means CAI, angle CAI is equal to IAB. Then IB is the bisector of an angle CBA, that is CBI is equal to IBA. These are the AI and BI are the bisector of angle, original angle A and B, means A CAB and A CBA. Then IA is parallel to PC, AI is parallel to PC, and this side BI is parallel to C cube. BI is parallel to C cube. CP is parallel to IA and CQ is parallel to IB. To prove PQ is equal to perimeter of triangle ABC. This much to prove. Very important and very interesting question. If there is a triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, the bisector of angle A and bisector of angle B, that is AI and BI, intersect at a point I. Then if AI is parallel to PC and BI is parallel to CQ, then prove that PQ is the perimeter of triangle ABC. It is a very important question, very useful for your next construction portion is very needed for your construction. The sum of three sides of a triangle is given, two angles are given, you have to construct a triangle. So it is try to understand well how it will be proved. So what is the perimeter? Prove. What is perimeter? We know perimeter, a rectilinear figure, the sum of the sides of the polygon or a rectilinear figure is called the perimeter, or a sum of the side of the any polygon, that is perimeter. So now this angle is equal to this angle, PC parallel to IA, and AC CA is the transversal. Look, PC parallel to AI and AC transversal. If PC parallel to AI and AC transversal, look, this parallel to this is transversal, so this angle is equal to this angle, this angle is equal to this angle, so this angle is equal to this angle. So angle CAI angle CAI is equal to angle ACP. This is alt int angle, alternate interior angle. Two parallel lines and a transversal, the alternate interior angles are equal. So CAI is equal to ACP. Now look, so this angle is equal to this angle, this angle plus this angle, but angle ACP is angle ACP plus angle CPA is equal to angle CAB. Now try to understand. I write these things. This angle plus this angle is equal to CAB. How it can possible? Because we know if PAC is a triangle, this is the exterior angle. So the magnitude of exterior angle is equal to the sum of the magnitude of two interior angles. So two interior angles ACP and CPA, and this is the exterior angle. So now next angle, then implies that ACP plus CPA is equal to this angle. So in case of CAB, we can write it double of CAI. ACP is plus CPA is equal to, in case of CAB, because this is the bisector of an angle, so total angle is double of this angle or double of this angle. So we can write it 2CAI, double of CAI, that is equal to ACP, angle ACP plus angle CPA. Angle CPA is equal to angle CPA is equal to angle CPA. that is equal to angle CAI. Angle CAI is equal to angle ACP, is equal to angle 2ACP. Angle CAI is equal to angle ACP. This angle is equal to this angle. So in ACP, here is ACP. Now let bring this angle to this side. So angle CPA is equal to angle ACP in triangle ACP. In triangle ACP. So this angle is equal to this angle. So CA is equal to PA. So AC is equal to AP. Similarly, we have, as CA is equal to PA, likewise we can prove CB is equal to BQ, BC is equal to BQ. So now the perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to AB plus BC plus AC. That is equal to AB, as it is AB plus instead of BC we can write to BQ. Instead of AC we can write AP, because AC is equal to AP. The perimeter of a triangle, this plus this plus this means PQ is equal to AB plus BQ plus AP. Sorry. So AB plus BQ plus AP is equal to PQ. Proved. Because AB, PA and BQ is PQ. So this is the important problem. It will needed to your construction. While you doing the construction, this will be needed. So take a screenshot. For today, that's up. Next class we will explain or we will discuss about some topic, interesting topic relating to algebra. For that, thanks, goodbye.